So before we get into the video, I had a comment to say that they still couldn't hear me and that I needed to use a microphone. So I'm testing my headphones with a microphone. So hopefully that person can now hear me clearly. And before I get into the video, I just want to say that I'm almost at 500 subscribers and I'm absolutely honored that people like my content. They like listening to me. I've got so many lovely comments, and it's just really so heartwarming and nice to know that I am helping people, and it feels like we're starting to build a small little community on this channel, and I'm really grateful for everybody. So thank you. So in today's video, I'm addressing a comment that I got on one of the community posts that I did, and it was about how to manifest when you are seeing the opposite. And I know a lot of people struggle with that. I myself struggle, and that's just part of the manifestation journey. But hopefully in today's video, we can address how to actually get through it to the other side where your manifestation is. So I think it's important to go back to the basics when it comes to manifestation and how it works. So in my opinion, and what I know works for me and how I think manifestation works, is what you manifest in your reality, is basically your dominant way of thinking. So for a long time, if you've been thinking about something in a particular way, that's what you're going to be experiencing in your reality. So that's why everybody says repetition is key when manifesting. So if I have been thinking for a long time that I'm not good enough to get a job, I'm not worthy of it, I'll never get my dream job, and then all of a sudden I decide, actually, I want to actively manifest my dream job. When I start affirming, all my old thoughts are actually coming out first. So it takes time to change that old way of thinking. So the more that you manifest, you actually purge your mind of all the thoughts that you previously were thinking, and you replace them with new thoughts. So that's why repetition and affirming regularly, even when you see the opposite, is really important, because there is a slight delay from when you're affirming to when you actually see your manifestation. And there are times where you can get an instant manifestation, and that's happened to me before as well. But it kind of depends on how much resistance you have on that topic. If it's something that you don't really care too much about and you don't have any opposing thoughts, then it won't take any time at all. But if you're experiencing a delay and you're affirming, I have my dream life, I have an amazing group of friends, I've got the job, I've got the house, I've got the wife, I've got the husband, and the opposite is actually happening in front of your eyes, just know that you're going through what's called a purge section in your manifestation season section. I don't really know what word to use here. And know that when you see the opposite, that's the time when you need to affirm the most, and you need to get through that tunnel as hard as it is and go to the other side. And I know some people say that, that's easier said than done, but you've just got to remember, go back to the basis. Our thoughts manifest. If you just take a second to really absorb what that means, our thoughts manifest. Anytime I feel overwhelmed and I feel anxious because I'm seeing something completely different to what I'm actually affirming, I remind myself that each and every thought that we think manifests into reality. And so by affirming and repeating those affirmations over and over again, you are creating new beliefs and getting rid of the old beliefs. However, the kind of process of getting rid of the old beliefs or purging of the old beliefs, of the old thoughts, is that's what you experience. You have to get rid of those things first. I hope that makes sense. It's like cleaning your apartment. You have to get rid of the dirt. You have to see the dirt before you can then see the clean floor, you know? So yeah, make sure that you are affirming and repeating no matter what you see in your reality, because the matter of the fact is, the moment that you get rid of your old thoughts, your new thoughts start to become your dominant way of thinking, and that will just be your way of life, and you'll find that you don't have to keep affirming as vigorously or as often as you were affirming before. So no matter what you see, no matter what you feel, just keep going. And if you're feeling anxious and it's feeling like it's too much to concentrate on your desire, I find it helps to go with something more neutral, go with something more generic. So everything is working out for me. I know I always get what I want. I know manifestation works. I'm a master of manifestation. It always works out for me. And that's why I also posted my most recent video about manifesting multiple desires. Because, for example, you might have a lot of anxiety and worries when it comes to manifesting a new house. And that might be taking up all your energy. But if you're also focusing on manifesting an appearance change or a present or some flowers or something else, it helps to distract from the worry, so you don't start to waver and you don't start to have opposing thoughts, and focus on something else and then come back to your other desire when you're feeling slightly more stable and confident. So in summary of today's video, I just want to say, remember that your thoughts create. So even if you're seeing the opposite, know that at one time you did think those things and that's why you're seeing it. But because you're now affirming for your new desire, your new reality of getting the thing that you want, those things will materialize in front of you very soon. So you just got to keep going. I promise it is coming.